They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust.
That is Mayor Fry's message to ICE after a woman was shot to death by one of their agents today. Thanks for joining us. We start off the 4 today with that breaking news.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says that that woman was committing an act of domestic terrorism. Local officials aren't so sure.
This bystander video shows one angle of what happened, but we need to warn you, it could be disturbing for some.
What the f?
Now you heard those shots, 3 shots fired and a crash, and then witnesses running to help. The woman who was shot died. Federal authorities say that driver was trying to run over an ICE agent. We're bringing you live team coverage of this breaking news.
We're going to start with Connor White in Minneapolis, who's been on the scene since this shooting happened this morning. Connor.
Good evening. This scene has turned somber some 8 hours after ICE shot and killed that 37-year-old woman who we've heard being described as a observer, not necessarily as someone who ICE was targeting. Now, we showed you some of that video already, but we're going to return to video obtained from that bystander that shows the moments leading up to the shooting. A neighbor here tells us he heard commotion around 9:45 this morning, so he came outside and started filming. Focus on the red Honda here. After it reverses and begins to move forward, that's when you can hear several gunshots. The car then crashes into others across the street. Now, DHS is claiming this was all in self-defense from ICE's perspective, but videos like this one led Mayor Jacob Fry to forcefully call that narrative, quote, garbage. The scene remained very active for hours, with angry protesters demanding local police arrest the ICE officer involved. At one point, as federal agents tried to clear the scene, they did deploy tear gas and other chemical agents. The man who shot that video we showed you off the top here says he can't believe what he was seeing.
It does not seem to me any kind of justifiable use of deadly force. Like, a person was killed for basically nothing. Outside of my house. I've lived here for 2 years. I've never seen anything like this. The person was pulling forward. Nobody had to die.
After police left, some protesters followed police down the street back towards downtown. A vigil has formed in its wake with people grieving, crying, offering words of comfort. Some people singing here this evening as well. Now, the witness who showed us that video also described a race to try to help and get medical aid to the woman who was shot and ultimately died, shot and killed by ICE here. We'll bring you that perspective tonight at 5. For now, Connor White, WCCO News.
All right. Thank you, Connor.